Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. Didn't realize the game had started there for a moment. We're here for SmackDown on the road to Money in the Bank. Our first episode on the road to Money in the Bank, our first episode since Backlash. We have a new World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown, so we should probably talk about that. And, well, speaking of that, the new World Heavyweight Champion, Tommaso Ciampa, kicks us off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here to start the show off tonight is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Here comes the Black Heart, Tommaso Ciampa. Look at this sight. Clenching the world title close to his chest. We're going to hear from Ciampa tonight after his victory over Drew McIntyre at Backlash this past week. Ciampa now holds, as he has called it, Big Goldie around his, clutched to his chest with his arms. Ciampa, once Intercontinental Champion, now World Heavyweight Champion. What does he have to say tonight? I made my promise that Big Goldie would be coming home at Backlash. I kept my word. I broke Drew McIntyre's reign. I broke his body. And I broke his dreams. And much like with the Intercontinental Championship, I will hold this World Heavyweight Championship with an iron fist. Nobody takes this championship from me. I will be world champion as long as I please. So here comes Daniel Bryan. Ciampa has not left the ring yet. Daniel Bryan set for a Money in the Bank qualifying match right now. So this is very interesting, I suppose. Well, we know Daniel Bryan is going to be in action momentarily against Roderick Strong in a Money in the Bank qualifying match, and Ciampa just eyeing up some of his new competition in the world title picture. Daniel Bryan versus Roderick Strong up next. So an interesting face-off there between the champion Tommaso Ciampa and a potential challenger in Daniel Bryan. But now Daniel Bryan takes on 1/4 of the Undisputed Era in our first Money in the Bank qualifying match for tonight. Roderick Strong making his way to the ring. He's got the Undisputed Era backing him up. Cole, Fish, and O'Reilly behind him. I can announce that on SmackDown side of things, I mean, we've seen Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and Asuka make their qualifications on Raw this past week. SmackDown has already selected that Bayley and Sonya Deville will be 2 of their 4 women in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So we now know 5 out of the 8 women in that matchup. So it's going to be Roderick Strong and Daniel Bryan. A rematch from about a month ago now between these two. Without any further ado, here we go. What a match this is going to be. If it's anything like their last encounter. There's a kick to the ribs from Strong. Strong with a clothesline. Of course, saw Adam Cole make his singles debut on the main roster at Backlash this past weekend, knocking off Daniel Bryan. As now Bryan grabs Strong, Dragon Whip Hurricane Rana from the American Dragon. 1. Kick up from Roderick. And now Bryan picks him up, and Daniel Bryan uppercut. Knocks back Strong, and now Strong picks him up. Olympic Slam from Roderick. And now Roderick Strong with a kick to the back. And Strong picks up Daniel Bryan. And Roderick Strong grabs Bryan and throws him out of the ring. Of course, remember, Strong, oh man, just flew to the outside. I was about to say, Strong was tapped out by Daniel Bryan last month on SmackDown. Roderick Strong looking for some redemption there after the Undisputed Era have just kind of decided to declare war on Daniel Bryan this last month. And now Bryan throws Strong into the corner. Daniel Bryan, went for a drop kick. Roderick Strong out of the way. Strong grabs him. Roderick Strong, double underhook, pops him up, looking for a Tiger Bomb. Bryan counters, clothesline. And now Bryan grabs Strong, forearm strike, and a kick. And now Roderick Strong grabs Daniel Bryan, and Strong pops him up, Falcon Arrow. And now Strong taken down. Bryan, cover, one. Daniel kicks out. And now Daniel Bryan. Chop from Roderick Strong. And Strong picks Bryan up him. Strong, right hand. There's a jab. And, rolling forearm counter. And Strong with a knee strike. And Roderick Strong, torture rack position. Back. Torture rack backbreaker. And now Strong turns him over, and Roderick Strong grabs Daniel Bryan and German suplexes him. And now Strong has Bryan in a chinlock here. Daniel Bryan trying to fight out. Roderick Strong's got him by the neck. Strong wrenching on that neck of Bryan. And Daniel Bryan now getting back to his knee. Up to his feet. And Bryan knocking back Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong knocked back. Kick to the ribs. Bryan kicks him down. And now Bryan picks up Strong. Bryan kick to the knees. And here we go. The yes kicks coming in. Daniel Bryan with one more to the head. And now Bryan running knee. And now Bobby Fish distracting the referee. And now Bryan throws Roderick in the corner, and Bryan went for a drop kick. There's a counter. And now Roderick Strong picks him up, and Strong, backbreaker. Cover. 1, 2. Bryan kicks out. And now Strong throws Bryan across the ring, and Roderick Strong went for a knee strike. Bryan out of the way. Bryan grabs him. Daniel Bryan with an uppercut. And Bryan clotheslines him out of the ring. And now Daniel Bryan getting fired up. Roderick Strong coming back to his feet. Daniel Bryan. Baseball slide. Taking out the Messiah of the backbreaker. And now Strong trying to pull himself back up to his feet. Bryan looking at the Undisputed Era, telling him to stay out of the match. Here comes Roderick Strong back into the ring. Bryan gets caught for an Olympic Slam from Roderick Strong. Bryan rolls out of the ring. Bryan now back into the ring. Grabs Strong. Daniel Bryan throws him in the corner. Bryan grabs Strong. Strong counters. Throws Bryan. Bryan backflip off the ropes. Ducks the attempted clothesline by Strong. Bryan with a running clothesline. And now Daniel Bryan. Kick to the head of Strong. Into the knee bar. The knee bar is in. He's made many a men tap out with this, and he does it to Roderick Strong tonight. Daniel Bryan is going to Money in the Bank. Daniel Bryan is heading to Money in the Bank. A huge win for Daniel Bryan. He's SmackDown's first participant in Money in the Bank. And Daniel Bryan leads the Yes Movement. A huge win for Bryan. We got a lot more coming up on SmackDown, though, including a Money in the Bank qualifier in our main event. Let's see what's going on with the rest of Friday Night SmackDown. So Daniel Bryan gets the win in our opening contest. He's going to go on to Money in the Bank. Baron Corbin knocks off Kalisto in one-on-one action. Cedric Alexander and Noam Dar of the Hurt Business, the number one contenders to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We know they'll face Beer Money at Money in the Bank. Knocked off Heavy Machinery. Sonya Deville maintains her spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. She knocks off Dana Brooke. Up next, we're going to see Cesaro, the former number one contender to the Intercontinental Championship, take on Gran Metalik. And in the main event, The Miz versus John Morrison in the Money in the Bank ladder match qualifier. And here comes Gran Metalik to the ring. Gran Metalik, a underrated star on SmackDown. He's a former challenger to the Intercontinental Championship, actually. At one point, he challenged Tommaso Ciampa for the Intercontinental Championship on pay-per-view. Nearly won the thing. Tonight, lately he's been tag teaming with Kalisto and Lince Dorado. And tonight he's making his way to the ring to take on Cesaro. So here comes Cesaro. It's a very interesting situation with Cesaro. He challenged Johnny Gargano at Money in the Bank, or at Backlash, for the Intercontinental Championship. Sorry, Money in the Bank's on my mind. He challenged Gargano and lost by a roll-up. Gargano rolled him through for the win. And Cesaro lost it after that. Snapped and beat down Gargano. Cesaro making his way to the ring. Oh, wait a minute, Cesaro! Not waiting for the bell! Cesaro hits Gran Metalik with a drop kick. And Cesaro. Oh, what an uppercut! Not even waiting for the bell. Well, this is what I was telling about. Cesaro developing a whole new attitude after that loss to Gargano. I think Cesaro was so sure he was going to win the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash that when Gargano rolled him through, it just made him livid. And now Cesaro just beating down Metalik. And now Cesaro's standing over him. Cesaro takes the jacket off, and now the referee trying to get some order in this matchup. Cesaro into a crossface. Well, similar to the Gargano escape there. And Cesaro now picks up Gran Metalik and Cesaro. Oh, Gran Metalik with a kick to the ribs. And now Metalik went for a clothesline. Cesaro hangs him up in the ropes. And now Cesaro off the ropes. Cesaro, Swiss 1-9. Cesaro back into the ring, and Cesaro uppercut. And now Cesaro with Metalik. Throws him across the ring, and Cesaro, gets caught with a sidewalk slam. Went for a kick. And now Cesaro sweeps the leg. And now Cesaro grabs Metalik. Gran Metalik favoring that knee now. Cesaro might have caused Metalik to tweak the knee. Uppercut from Cesaro again. And Cesaro is a man enraged right now. Throws him in the corner. Another European uppercut. And now Cesaro picking him back up to his feet. And Cesaro grabs Gran Metalik and throws him across the ring again. And another. Picks him back up to his feet now. And Cesaro. Uppercut. And a right hand. And now Metalik grabs Cesaro and throws him off the ropes. Cesaro ducked by Metalik. And now Metalik sends him off the ropes, and Gran Metalik, DDT! Into a cover. And there's a rope break. And now Metalik with Cesaro, who counters into a bulldog. And now Cesaro picking up Metalik, and Cesaro. Right hand. And an uppercut. Metalik, sunset flip, plants him. And now Cesaro is down. Metalik takes out the leg. And now Gran Metalik into a cover. On Cesaro. 1, 2. Cesaro kicks out. And now Cesaro with another uppercut. Picks him back up to his feet now, and Cesaro pops him up. European uppercut. Metalik writhing in pain on the mat. Cesaro. 1, 2. There's a kick out from Metalik. And now Cesaro standing over him. Here comes Gran Metalik. Caught with another uppercut. And now the Swiss Cyborg. Oh, Metalik shoves him back. And now Gran Metalik, went for a head scissor. Cesaro countered. Cesaro! Look at that, just decked him in the mouth. Metalik tried to pull himself up in the corner, and Cesaro runs into him with a knee. Metalik staggers to his feet, right hand from Cesaro. Cesaro pops him up and bounces him off the ropes. And now Cesaro grabs Metalik, who counters. Cesaro right hand grabs Metalik. Cesaro taken down again. Metalik to the outside now, and Gran Metalik. Springboard. Elbow. Takes down Cesaro. And now into a cover. 1. No, a kick out from Cesaro. And now Metalik trying to call it back to himself. Metalik trying to pull it around. Metalik, imagine what a win over Cesaro would do for him. Cesaro shoves him back. Cesaro now turns him around, and look at this. German suplexes him. And now Cesaro picks Metalik back up to his feet, and Cesaro takes him down into the sharpshooter. Cesaro with a sharpshooter in. He won many of matches like this back in his days as the NXT UK champion. And now Cesaro makes Metalik tap out. And Cesaro gets the win. Cesaro dominates Gran Metalik for the most part there. And the Swiss Cyborg trying to get himself back for another Intercontinental title shot. Cesaro and Gargano. Cesaro thinks that they're not done. I don't know what Gargano thinks. Oh, wait a minute. Well, maybe they aren't done. Here comes Johnny Gargano. Suplex from Gargano. And now Gargano picks Cesaro up, and Johnny grabs Cesaro and throws him across the ring. Gargano trying to get revenge for that beatdown. And now Gargano. Gargano, what's he thinking here? Well, Cesaro grabs him. And Cesaro drops the Intercontinental Champion. And now Cesaro knocking him back. Oh, and Cesaro decks Gargano. And Cesaro getting out of there before Gargano can retaliate. Main event up next. It's time for the main event. It's time for a battle between former SmackDown Tag Team Champions with a Money in the Bank ladder match spot on the line. Here comes The Miz. The Miz, I believe it was just a week ago. It could have been 2 weeks ago. I've lost count at this point. It's been a very busy time in Universe Mode. He and John Morrison lost a rematch against Beer Money Inc. They stood on the ramp processing what happened. Miz laid Morrison out the skull-crushing finale onto the ramp. And now tonight, Miz and Morrison are going to face off one-on-one with a Money in the Bank ladder match spot on the line. Morrison has been declared medically cleared by the medical team backstage. Cleared to compete after that skull-crushing finale. No on the medal. No injury suffered. Fortunately, no concussions, no signs. John Morrison is good to go, and he is ready to kick the Miz's ass tonight, he has said. So the former United States champion making his way to the ring. Morrison, one of the few people in Universe mode thus far to hold 2 different championships. Granted, we've only been doing Universe for 1 year now. It's only been 1 year, so there hasn't been much time for people to hold multiple championships. Currently, John Morrison, Tommaso Ciampa, and maybe 1 or 2 others do have that glory to their name, though. I'd have to think on it more, and I don't particularly want to. So here we go. Miz and Morrison going to go one-on-one. Here we go. They lock up. And now Morrison's got the Miz. Miz takes him down. Chin lock by the Miz. And, well, Morrison getting back to his feet. Has him by the arm. And Morrison takes out the leg of the Miz. And Morrison with a right hand. And another. And a third. And now John Morrison. Oh, a knee strike to the Miz. And now Morrison doing exactly what he claimed he was going to do and kicking the Miz's ass. Morrison kicks him in the ribs. Went for a kick to the back. Miz countered. Miz grabs Morrison. Has him up on his shoulders. Oh, and Morrison slips out of the electric chair. And, oh, crucifix cover on the Miz. 1, 2, no. Morrison not able to put him down there. Miz kicked out. Morrison picks Miz up. Right hand from Morrison. Miz grabs him. Miz takes him down. Miz has him by the head now. And down goes Morrison. Miz into a cover. 1, 2, no. There's a kick out from John Morrison. Turns him over now, and Miz kicks him in the head. Goes for a kick to the back now. Morrison back to his feet. Morrison, right hand. Morrison off the ropes with a knee strike to the Miz. Picks him back up to his feet now, and Morrison, right hand, and another. Miz knocked in the corner, elbow strike from the Miz. And now Miz, oh, plants Morrison into the mat. Cover. 1, no. And now Morrison, right hand to the Miz. And another. Morrison takes him down. Went for a kick. And now Miz grabs Morrison. And Miz picks him up and suplexes him. And now Miz grabs Morrison. Sends him off the ropes. And the Miz with Morrison. Morrison slips out of it. And John Morrison has Miz. And elbow strikes him in the arm. Turns him around now. Morrison suplexes him. Morrison now picks Miz back up to his feet. And John Morrison turns him around. Morrison, oh, takes him down. Morrison springboard into a crossbody. Miz is down. Is he out, though? Morrison caught with a clothesline. So, no, he is not out. And now Miz picks Morrison back up to his feet. And the Miz plants him again. Morrison goes down. Miz turns him over. And now the Miz takes down John Morrison. Miz turns him over and the Miz into a cover. 1, 2, no. John Morrison kicks out. And now Miz turns Morrison over with a kick. And Miz kick to the head. And now Miz knee in the back of Morrison. Trying to stop more. And now Miz just trying to pull out the, trying to possibly pull the arms out of the socket of John Morrison. And now Morrison trying to get back to his feet here. Back to his feet. Elbow strike connects. John Morrison. Kick to the ribs. And a knee strike from John Morrison. As Miz rolls out of the ring. And John Morrison. Over the top. Oh, crashes and burns. And now Miz thrown in the steps by Morrison. Morrison was traded to SmackDown almost a year ago and aligned himself with The Miz. They worked together to win the tag team gold. And now tonight, Morrison dishing out revenge to Miz for betraying him. Now Miz knocked back by Morrison. Miz grabs him, taking him down. Headlock on John Morrison. And Miz rolls him off. And now the Miz has Morrison. And Miz kicks the arm out from John Morrison, picking him back up to his feet now. Miz. Right hand turns him around and Miz. Oh. Well, we saw Morrison do that just a moment ago. And now the Miz into a cover. Miz. One. No, there's a kick out from John Morrison. And Miz standing over Morrison as Morrison's trying to pull himself back up to his feet. Miz calling him up, potentially looking for skull-crushing finale. Oh, Morrison countered. John Morrison kicks him in the head. Pele kick. And now Morrison with Miz into the corner. Kicks him in the ribs. John Morrison. Starship Pain. 1, 2, 3. John Morrison is going to Money in the Bank. What a week we've had for Money in the Bank qualifying matches. On the women's side, we already have Asuka, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Bayley, and Sonya Deville. On the men's side of things, we have Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan, and now John Morrison. What a win for John Morrison tonight as he returns to being a singles competitor. Huge win for John Morrison. Thank you all for watching tonight's episode of SmackDown. I've been Xander, and that was Universe. Now listen, this ain't no make-believe. Come on, open